Hey guys, what's going on? It's BradPhusion here, and today I'm playing some more Space Engineers, and today I am happy to present to you guys Hades, my latest battleship, which you guys have named, as well as the Reapers which are inside it, which are the small drones I've been showing you guys. Now I have showed you guys Hades, or at least the progression towards building Hades, but I am happy to show you guys the complete version of it now. One thing I want to say is the weapons you see on it aren't exactly going to be final. I just kind of threw them all in places where I thought they'd be kind of cool. But anyways, I guess I should jump right to it because you guys probably really want to see what this looks like, and here she is, or he, I don't know. Hades, my battleship that I was working on, where I've completely added a top layer to it now. Quite a few more engines, and I've got engines down the bottom as well. And you guys can see that this thing has guns all along the side of it. You may notice that it has a different camo, or a camo on it now. And that's because, well, the camo I showed you guys previously was not the same camo. I changed it out and tried a different pattern, and I ended up with this one, which I really quite like. I mean, I could probably just go default colors, but I thought going with this red pattern looked really quite cool, and it suited Hades anyway. But I can, just for the sake of it, I can show you guys what white looks like on this pattern as well, so we could just have like a white strip just up here or something, and so you guys can see the pattern and everything. So this is Hades. I actually really like the ship, and I have filled the inside of it as well, so I'll show you guys the outside really quickly first. So we've got the 3 downward thrusters on the top, we have 8 chain guns at the front, 4 more here and 3 at the back, as well as 2 rockets on the top. Then you have 6 rockets in total along the sides. I think that's it for the weaponry, because, well, this thing doesn't really need to defend itself. I mean, having weapons here is more of a last resort because its main assault, or the main weapons it has, is in here, which is all the drones you see. I've filled this all up now. I think that has 18 in total, and this thing can hold other ships as well, and you guys can see the camo on the smaller ship as well. I do like this camo a little bit better. It does seem to tile a little better, and it looks kind of cool even when stretched out or whacked up. So there's the camo there. I haven't finished it yet, but when I do finish it, I'll be sure to release it for you guys on the Space Engineers subreddit. So here we are with all the ships all locked in, and we'll take this thing for a flight in a second. But this is the basic hangar. It has 3 lights still all across the top for warning, something like that. And I did end up adding the ladders, which is something I told you guys I was going to add, that allows you guys to go up and down really quickly between the bridge and the hangar. So there's that. I'm not going to use it just yet. I'll use it to get back down eventually. But if you follow this door through the back here, you have the engine room with all the rear engines and quite a few generators as well, all along here as well. And this staircase leads up to the hangar. But I'll take this staircase out here just because it's a little bit better looking, and I can show you guys the medical bay. So that's the staircase that leads back down to this place. So we've got quite a lot of lighting. I like lights. And over here you have the medical bay with a few little seats here. On the other side you have the exact same thing, so that's really nice. I'm going to go upstairs to the bridge. Now this is where you guys go downstairs, so it's quite easy access. I do like having railings because it looks really cool. But the bridge is probably the part you guys really want to see, and here it is. So the captain's chair has its own little elevated position where you can overlook everyone else. You have 2 other cockpits in the middle here, and 2 either side. So whether you want to have people arm the guns or people arm something else, this can all be done from here as well. And in the front section you have the downward engines as well, and I think the beacon's in there too. But I've kind of barricaded it off so no people can go near them. Obviously when you're flying, these engines might get quite hot, so I want to keep people away. I mean, I could fill this room up, like I can probably barricade it off and fill this room up with like a cafeteria, or just anything a ship could really have. So that's the basics of Hades. Yeah, I really do like it. It's one of my favorite ships I've made so far, and I really do like how the camo looks on this thing. So let's, like I said, let's take it out for a flight. There's also another ship I made that I will show you guys when we get back from our little voyage here. I've got to show you guys the bottom, but the bottom is you've kind of seen before, where it has all the engines along there. I don't know why it keeps going in like that for. I think that might be because of all the ships on the inside. But anyways, let's take this for a spin. I'll turn on the HUD so you guys can see. how quickly this thing picks up speed. So like I said, it does pick up speed really quickly. So let me turn the drifters on. I'll leave it on about 30, and say there's an emergency, I'll do the typical thing where it's like, you know, alarms go off, fall down the ladder or climb down the ladder, whatever you feel like doing. And you have all the ships all the pilots have access to. I mustn't have locked that one in. No, that was... hang on, which one is that? That one must be that one there. Okay, so I'll get rid of you for now. All the rest should be locked in. I must have... because I was copying and pasting these. I guess that one mustn't have been locked in. But we can take any of the drones out for a flight, or we can take my good old ship here, which can take off from the front of the ship as well. So I'm not going to take this one because this one's a bit too slow and a bit too heavy. So we'll take one of the first drones here. We'll get inside, disengage the landing gear, and we'll fly out like a drone would do on the ship, even though I went the wrong way. But that doesn't really matter right now. You guys can see Hades in flight over there. It's majestic as hell. It does have a beacon now. I forgot to name the beacon, but it does. A truck right now? Really? At like 2 AM? It's 2 AM, 2:30 actually, and there's a truck driving past. That is typical. I will try to edit it out. Okay, so we'll fly back over here and I will show you my other small ship I've nicknamed Paladin, but you guys can name it, like I said, whatever you guys want. I have a funny feeling people might name it Scythe or something like that. Whoops, I forgot. Oh, I have drifters on. Sorry, I keep saying drifters. My mistake. Okay, we'll jump out. Why am I falling? There we go. Okay, so here is nicknamed Paladin. It has 6 Gatling guns on the front and 2 rocket pods. I don't know why I went with the vertical design. I thought it was kind of, you know, neat because a lot of the things I create are kind of this flat horizontal, and I kind of wanted to build downwards on this thing to see what I could end up with. And I admit it does kind of look cool. It handles alright. I've only got, how many gyros? 4 gyros in it, so it can turn reasonably quickly. And like I said, with all the thrusters on it, you can get the job done. And with all the Gatlins, it does deal quite a bit of damage to targets. Now obviously that's a large ship, so you'll fire it upon a smaller drone. Show you guys the effect that it has. So this also demonstrates the fact that the drones aren't meant to last in combat for all too long. They are simply meant to go out in combat and hit a target and fly it back. That's all the drones are really good for, because if you look at this, I'll fire at this one from behind. Just say it's floating away from me or something, and basically a few shots are enough to disable this thing or destroy the cockpit. So they aren't very good in defense, but what they lack in defense they have in agility, so they will probably be easily able to dodge a bullet or anything of that nature. So now I'm going to fly back out to Hades, and I'll probably end the video really shortly. I do like this ship. I didn't get to use the rockets very much on it. I like it because it looks kind of cool. I'm more of a cosmetic type person than I am of the details and the specs. If it looks cool, I like it. And I really do like the look of Hades as well. And I do like the look of the camo I have on these ships now, because like I said, it just makes things look a lot better. Because you can imagine this with plain red paint, and you know, it would look kind of cool, but it wouldn't look this cool. Am I getting closer? I'm getting slightly closer. 2Ks away and we're reaching max speed. There we are. We can see them now. So we'll end the episode when I reach Hades. I'll try and land in the front of it, like, you know, a normal ship would do. I've also kept the front open because that allows for the drones, if they do make it back, to get really quick access to getting inside. Then they can position themselves back on the inside however they wish. So here we are. We've lined up now. Let's fly downwards. Just fly downwards. Yes, downwards, 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 downwards. And match. Oops, that wasn't exactly matching our speed there, but damn Hades, you're quick. I didn't even make it go that quick. It's kind of going slowly. So let's fly up here and just get inside. I haven't flown that much lately because I have, like I said, been focusing on building. So okay. Yeah, I'm terrible at doing this now. God, that was the one time I actually want to demonstrate something. I'm actually really quite terrible at it. So there we go. We're now going forward. I forget that you have to do kind of small touching movements. It's not so much holding down your finger on a key as much as it is getting slight acceleration, and that's pretty much it. So fly over here and then we'll head backwards. So there we go, that's a little bit better. Now obviously the problem with the Paladin is that it doesn't exactly fit in here all too well. It's because Paladin's a chunky ship. Oops. That's a... Let's see if Paladin can fly in like this. Let's see if I can fly the Paladin like it wasn't a normal ship. Oh god, this is disorientating. Wait, backwards, backwards. There we go. Okay, okay. Forward, forward. I'm gonna crash this. I am going to crash this. No, I'm not. I haven't crashed it yet. Amazing! I don't know how I haven't crashed it yet. Oops. I keep pressing the wrong keys because it's so disorientating. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I'm doing this for the fun. For the lols, I guess. So there we go. I managed to stick the Paladin in here. And we'll try to accelerate it so it matches the matches Hades. So there we go. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. So there you guys go. There is Hades, my battle class, not battle class, my battleship, or drone battleship, or whatever you really want to call it. There is Paladin, which is kind of cool looking. I don't know, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. It's not my standard design, because this here, something like this is something I would like to use, something I prefer. But that was just me messing around and kind of coming up with something new. So I'll end the episode here, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.